Hi guys, it's Nancy and welcome back to the channel. I am in Alaska. I am so excited to be here today. We are just pulling up in JUNEAU and I have some fun videos to bring you today. And this week I am going to be in a few ports and I'll bring you a little snippet of each port and show you what we are up to. We have a few excursions. We are on the Carnival Luminosa. There are tons of YouTube videos out there on the YouTube life or world about Luminosa, so I may not get too much into the ship, but she's a beautiful ship. We've enjoyed her, and you know, maybe a little bit about the Luminosa, but more importantly the beauty of Alaska. I wanted to bring that to you today. So again, we're just pulling up in support, and we've already seen a few whales jumping earlier as we came in today, and of course the snow-filled mountains, and last night we saw the beauty of the northern lights. That was so amazing. I will insert some clips here of pictures. We hope to see them again tonight, and so far we have really enjoyed the sights of Alaska, and our little minds have just been blown. So we are looking forward to even more of that, and again, the beauty of Alaska. So here we are in JUNEAU, and sit back and relax and come on, let's see what Alaska has to offer. Are you ready to go? Let's go. Our JUNEAU excursion is a stop at the Mendenhall Glacier. What a fun stop. How often do you see a glacier? Really interesting. It has actually gotten dramatically smaller over the years, but still very neat to have a stop at a glacier. So we enjoyed the views and also made a quick stop up to the visitor center. We have made it to Mendenhall Glacier, and we're headed to the visitor center. So check it out behind me. The glacier is beautiful. Let's go to the visitor center. Okay, we'll go back to the house. Yeah, okay. Say hasta mañana. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. As you enter the visitor center, you see this lovely window. You could sit and just kind of watch the glacier, and also Nugget Falls there as well. Beautiful views abound. You could learn quite a bit about the glacier, as there are presentations and displays all throughout the visitor center. You could just kind of take a self-guided tour. There is also a movie room. Every 15 minutes or so, the movie plays, and we sat in and watched it. It is about 10 to 12 minutes long, and you can sit and learn more about the glacier there. So really good if you just want to, you know, rest for a bit and learn. There is a fabulous gift shop, and we picked up a couple of t-shirts, and it's a nonprofit gift shop, so really felt good about spending our money there. You could also donate. So we are taking a bit of a trail walk right now. There is a trail right at the visitor center called Nugget Falls, and I'll show you the beautiful falls here in a bit. That is a 2-mile round trip walk, and then there's what looks like a loop here, and it's something called I think photo loop or something like that. I'll show you the picture of that, and that's what we're walking now, just to get a few pics. So you have your choice when you come here of a couple of things to do. So beautiful out here. I'll take you along now. Photo Point or Nugget Falls Trail. This is where you can decide which way you want to go. All along are these wonderful trails, and I came across this river area and learned a bit about the salmon and the various salmon and where they run here in the creek and river, and also came across a little bit of wildlife, which I'll share with you here. I believe this is a porcupine, so enjoyed a little bit of this action. Next, we visit downtown Juneau, and downtown Juneau is filled with tons of jewelry shops and places where you could buy gifts to take home to your friends and your family. You'll also find several places to eat and have nice drinks. And one place in particular, folks love to have crab here. And so we stopped and had a bite to eat, but we didn't eat crab. We had a bite to eat at the famous Red Dog Saloon, and we'll show that to you. But we did stop at a few places and just looked around and bought a few little trinkets. But of course, downtown Juneau looks very old-timey and a fun place to hang out and look at those mountains filled with snow. Just really, really nice. And also, let me tell you something.
What's that?
You could be here all night.
I mean, you probably could.
Guess there's still a river everywhere. Where do you want to walk?
You gonna walk and go across the street and walk and go to the grocery and back.
Alright. This is Kahlua Bailey's Crown. No sipping, no stirring, no sharing.
No sipping, no stirring, no sharing.
Whack, not that, shit that.
Alright, here's my duck part. Cheers. Having the famous duck part at the Red Saloon. No sipping, no stirring, no sharing. Here we go. Thank you. Not bad.
What do you think?
It's mostly Kahlua.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
Glad you did it.
Thank you. All right. You ready to order some food? Can we have the nachos? And the first, okay, we're going to have our snacks soon. I ordered some nachos and my husband got a fish basket. I'll show you what it looks like.
Several years later, white like this, and then and almost 10 years to the day after Rodriguez had a #1 hit with this, Carl Hackman had a #1 hit with it too.
Okay, next we're here at the Gold Belt Tram, and so excited. We're going to take you up on the tram so that you can see how high it goes, and we get to see all of Juneau, Alaska behind us.
The list them, she gets all of them. No, she makes the words up.
The ride up was really quick. It was about 5 minutes actually, and really fun. It didn't feel bumpy at all, really. And look at these beautiful views all the way up. You could see all of Juneau. There is a trail in the back here past the gift shop, but as you could see, it was filled with snow, packed with snow. It was a little bit too slippery for my husband and I, so we decided to pass, but there were a few totem poles. We decided to check those out, as well as the gift shop, and then we just took the tram back down the hill. But this would probably be lovely in the summer. And then back to the cruise ship for some wonderful dessert from the steakhouse, the famous chocolate sphere, one of our favorites. Check it out. Yeah. We have made it to Skagway, Alaska, our second port of the trip, and this is a port area where once you exit the ship, you have to take a bus into town, and then once you get off of the bus, you're dropped in this little city center area, and that's kind of where we are now. And you walk towards the downtown area. And so this area here is, it has a couple of restaurants, and you see it is laid out so where it's mapped to where it walks you directly into the downtown area. So we are just following the crowd here, and then you'll come across a sign here, and I believe it says City Center. There it goes. Hi guys, we're in Skagway, Alaska today. We have some fun things planned, and one of the most exciting things that we're doing today, of course, is the White Pass Yukon Route train ride. And so excited to bring that one to you today, and just taking a fun little trip around Skagway. And it's very cold and blustery today, as you can see, so come along, let's see Skagway, Alaska. Before we hop on our train, we visit downtown Skagway, and as you can see, there are tons of jewelry shops, and as you can see, beautiful things. We actually picked up a pendant here and a necklace because I wanted something that reminded me of the beautiful northern lights that we saw. And again, make sure that you do a little bit of negotiating because there are tons of jewelry shops here in Skagway, just as there were in JUNEAU. And they are willing to do that for you to get your business because they are only open, you know, for the season. So, but they had beautiful pieces. And so tons of jewelry shops, things that you can take home for your family and your friends. I was also able to buy Christmas ornaments here in Skagway. So a beautiful old town, downtown Skagway. And this was certainly a fun place to visit before we jumped on our train. We also picked up snacks here. They had popcorn. And we unfortunately missed one of their most famous snacks, which happens to be something like a fried dough that they sell. And I certainly hate that I missed that. It was closed on the day that we visit, but we were able to pick up some baked goods from this coffee shop here that we are approaching. But downtown Skagway was really nice, and if you're in the area, there it is, the Klondike, and we're looking at it right here. This fried dough. If you're in the area, I suggest that, you know, you stop and you pick that up. But we did visit a coffee shop and got some treats. Now here we are on the train, and this was a fun thing to do in Skagway.
Thank you very much. Perfect, thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Perfect. Thank you guys. Perfect.
Very real train, which means there may be unexpected bumps and jolts as we continue on our journey today. Please be careful walking around the train cars and take special care on those outside platforms. Right now, those platforms are closed But when I've gotten the all clear from our conductor, I will make an announcement and you will be free to go outside. While outside, please make sure you understand that you are not allowed at any time to cross from car to car. Any children under the age of 16 will need to be accompanied by a responsible adult when outside on those platforms.
There's a rocking motion and I'm about to fall asleep.
Now folks, the significance of this train and mountain trail were due to an event known as the Klondike Gold Rush. This was a mass migration from the lower 48 states who As someone who lives in Skagway during the summer, let me
This was a lovely excursion. The beauty of the Whitehall Pass was, you know, insurmountable. What can I say? All of that beautiful snow, and then just the story behind it, and you know, the rush for the gold. You can't beat the story, and just a moment to pause and enjoy the nature. And then, of course, you get some beautiful shots on your camera. But I have to say, honestly, it's kind of an expensive excursion. I believe that it was almost $200 a person. And it is just a train ride, and it's almost a 4-hour excursion. And, you know, maybe if you are with young people, they could get a little bored. So you may want to take all of that into consideration before booking this excursion for you and your family. So that being said, it is something to do in Skagway, and we were happy to experience it at least once. Okay, that's going to do it for part 1 of our Alaskan cruise and our port stops. Join me next time for stops in Tracy Arms Ford and also Ketchikan. Here are some quick little glimpses of what we'll be doing. Okay, until the next one, bye!